Hi and welcome to another journal journey to your mind, and this time we are going to be looking at the word critic. So this gorgeous image is done by a good friend of mine, Jenny Luddington, and I love the way that she's used the words within the silhouette, and that was the only stipulation when anyone did any of the images for me, and that was that it was the silhouette of the mind, of the head, because that's where all our thoughts come from. So the questions at the bottom of the image before we start on the short visualization is: how many negative ways can you honestly and with genuine feeling finish the sentence I am? So if you haven't already, go and grab your pen and paper. As is always with the journal journey to your mind, there is journaling to be done. And I'll repeat that. So, how many negative ways can you honestly and with genuine feeling finish the sentence I am? So we quite often allow a lot of negativity to go on in our minds, and to be fair, most of it is actually quite subconscious. It's come from years of hearing and believing different things. So now what I would like you to consider and journal on is: how many positive ways can you honestly and with genuine feeling finish the sentence I am? We do get a choice, although a lot of the negative is automatic in us. Once you've recognized that there is a negative belief pattern and you recognize that actually you don't buy into that anymore, that's not your belief, you choose not to believe that anymore, then that's when you get the choice. That's when you take responsibility and say, I'm not having that anymore. That is, I recognize what I'm saying to myself now. I recognize how I'm beating myself up. How can I change this? What do I want to change it to? What is my authentic truth right now? So for the visualization that's in the book, fire your inner critic today and let your fan club come out to play. No one can ever criticize us more than we criticize ourselves. Now think of all the self-harm that you are doing to yourself. Is that acceptable? Take a moment and imagine that you are in a safe, perfect place and room, which is probably not that difficult at this moment in time. A place where you are undisturbed, and it is your tranquil place. Decorate it in your mind's eye as you wish. And now sit with that room in your mind. There is no one else there, just you. You control what energy you wish to have in that space. What or who do you allow into that room, if anything or anyone? Take a few moments to sit in your room, in your mind, and allow all that is good in, and keep all that does you harm out. What could you achieve if all that was negative, from thoughts to people, was not in your consciousness? You control what thoughts and beliefs come into your mind, and how they are going to affect you. If they are not serving your highest good, then do not even let them in. Kick them out. If someone is always negative around you and you choose to be around that person and yet you feel low and negative, is being with that person doing you good or harm? Other people's criticisms become our own. We buy into other people's limiting beliefs about themselves, and then we transfer that onto ourselves. And how silly is that, really? What we think of ourselves is what truly matters. Let your inner fan club come out to play and kick the critic inside you to the hay. So before I go on to the Insightful Journal journey questions, I'd just like to put some music on and just give you a couple of minutes so that you can just sit with that, really sit with that visualization of your safe place in your mind. And, you know, imagine that there is a door there, and you the only one who has control over what and who and how comes through that door. So take some time now to just think about what it is that you would let in and what it is that you would actually stop letting in. Okay, welcome back. So now for the Insightful Journal journey questions. And there's 2 this time. And I will put them up on display as before so that you've got time to sit and digest the questions, press pause if you need to, sit and journal, see what comes out. It's when you're doing the journaling, that's when your magic is going to happen. That's when your insights are going to come to you, because I don't know them for you. Only you can learn to listen to yourself and learn what authentic mind is going on in review. So I will put some, again, music on, and I will put the questions up and give you some time to complete those questions before coming back to you. Hi and welcome back once again. So this time it's the journey awakening action, which I said before is like a little tip. And it's quite a short one, this one in the book actually. Consciously and mindfully change a self-criticism into a positive belief, a power truth. And over time, allow your inner fan club to shine. So it really is just one thought, one criticism, one judgment at a time. And we can be overwhelmed when we suddenly realize, oh my God, I think this about myself, I say this about myself, and it can then feel very, very overwhelming. So just pick one that is bugging you the most, which is annoying you the most, and you're thinking, why do I keep thinking that? Why do I think that about myself? I know that I don't want to think that anymore. Why does it keep coming in? And it's just because it's on a loop. So you need to start to break that loop. So for the next week, pick a thought, a belief that has maybe come through in the journaling today, and write down what you would, your new power truth, as I would like to call it, affirmation, but I call them power truths. Give it some welly. Write down your new power truth that you would like to be. And every time you catch yourself thinking the negative thought, the negative criticism, stop and disrupt it with the new one. Even if you're not quite there at feeling the new one yet and really believing it, but you've got to disrupt it. You've got to change the tracks of the train, so to speak. And you are the only one who can do that. Get inside that mind and say, okay, it's time to change the tracks. Until the next time, take care, stay safe, see you soon. Bye.